Hey friends, it's time for Daily Bread. Our reading for today comes from 2 Timothy chapter 1, and it's verses 3 through 7 if you want to follow along. And it says this: I am grateful to God, whom I worship with a clear conscience, as my ancestors did, when I remember you constantly in my prayers night and day. Recalling your tears, I long to see you, so that I may be filled with joy. I'm reminded of your sincere faith, a faith that first lived in your grandmother Lois and your mother Eunice, and now I am sure lives in you. For this reason, I remind you to rekindle the gift of God that is within you through the laying on of my hands. For God did not give us a spirit of cowardice, but rather a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline. So, there's a lot of reasons to be thinking about our ancestors, which this is a picture, I don't know how well you can see that, from 1904, I believe, of the Bethlehem original building. But it's also Memorial Day weekend. It's a weekend where we often gather with family. It's a weekend where we remember the sacrifices of those who died in service to our country. It's a weekend for kind of a lot of reflecting and thinking about those who did things for us, gave their lives for us, all of those things. So I am wondering if you can find time today or this weekend to think about the people from your church family that you're missing and who you haven't heard from recently that you might want to check in on. And also thinking about sharing the stories of those who you know that were lost in service to our country would be an interesting thing as well. So if you have people that were lost in service to our country or people from our church family that you're thinking of, I invite you to drop those names or stories into the comments on our YouTube page or our Facebook page. And in the meantime, until we can gather, and what joy that will be, know that your pandemic response team has been formed officially and is beginning their work to bring us back together. So God is good. God holds us all, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, friends. Take care.